I'm a senior down at Stanford in history, and I'm actually writing my thesis on the Polaris project, so I have a lot of questions and would love to talk to all of you if you have time. Right. My question comes from I guess I want to tell a little anecdote of being in the archives. I was looking through the papers of Frederick Terman, the former dean of engineering who helped bring Lockheed to the Valley, and I was looking through the Lockheed file, and I didn't realize it, but alphabetically, right behind his file on Lockheed is the file he kept on LSD, which is in a lot of ways much more interesting. Anyway, what I'm getting to is something happened in the late 60s, early 70s. There's this very interesting culture clash, and I think now we're seeing that counterculture has overtaken the Valley, and that's why the Valley seems to have this kind of antipathy towards the military-industrial complex. So I guess I just wanted to ask if you could reflect at all on what it was like to be there in the late 60s when there were protests going on at Stanford and Berkeley.
We had them going on outside our doors. There were, the anti-nuke folks. First, they wanted to make Santa Cruz County a non-nuclear-free zone, thinking that we were up there in the Santa Cruz Mountains building nuclear bombs, which was not the case. We built ordnance up there that separated them and this sort of thing. But anyway, people came out, they dumped faux blood on the streets, they poured ashes on the sidewalk in front. That was going on in the 60s, and it was going on in the 70s. Nobody gave a damn. Actually,
nobody at Lockheed gave a damn.
Nobody at Lockheed gave a damn. We all had to wade through them to come into work, and we had guys actually climb over the fence, and they somehow backed a car up to, or a truck up to one of the fences, and climbed over and came in with sledgehammers and actually did serious damage to some flight hardware. They got arrested and prosecuted, which we all cheered. But that kind of stuff did go on, and we created a no-fly zone around the fence.
So I think Cliff and Charlie, though, are maybe of the generation, Summer of Love generation, and maybe they had a different view.
No, we loved what we did.
I second what
Answer
said.
question.
Just what he said. We didn't give a damn about that. We thought we were doing the right thing.
Okay.
We thought they were.
Even though it was a Summer of Love and you were 35.
Misinformed.
Well, the love part was all right.
My daughter's in the audience.
Charlie, maybe you should answer.
I don't know much to add, really. But no, I mean, we believed in what we were doing earnestly, and we were trying to push technology at the time, and that's what it was about, to do the best job we could in the shortest period of time, because we felt it was urgent. And we felt, I think, that the people who protested out there really didn't have a grasp on reality of how tough the world is out there.
And so I came to the Valley in the Summer of Love, having been a veteran of the Army and working for a non-defense company, coming out of the defense industry. And from my perspective, I didn't understand. I thought those people had a cranial rectal inversion. But I was willing to participate in the Summer of Love.